our group, and this is the activity of Recite. And the name of our members are
Paula Benavides,
Juan Manuel Santa Cruz,
Manuel Hernández, Manuela Guzmán.
and the recipe that we are going to cook is a tiramisu dessert.
You don't need to be a gifted or talented chef to make this dessert. If you want to brighten up the day of somebody or raise their spirits when they get stressed out, this dessert is for you. Let's do it.
4 cups and 1/4 of cream cheese mascarpone.
6 eggs,
1/4 pound of glass sugar,
A package of biscuits,
10 grams to 20 grams of cocoa powder,
a cup of espresso,
a little bit of salt,
1/2 quart of heavy cream,
7 drops of lemon juice,
Sabayon cream. Heat approximately 6 glasses of water in a large saucepan. It should be hot but not boiling. While the water is heating, separate the yolks from the whites and set aside in a bowl. The eggs whites will be whipped later, set aside. The eggs must be fresh and should be handled at room temperature. Mix the sugar in a metal bowl with all the yolks. Start whisking in the bowl out of the water, and when it starts to froth, we introduce the bowl into the pan with the hot water. After mixing, remove from the bain-marie and continue to cool until you have a fluffy and compact cream. Set aside for the assembly of the tiramisu.
Tiramisu. Step 1. We introduce the egg whites at room temperature in a bowl in which there is not fat or they will not rise. Add a little bit of salt and start beating. Beat until the egg whites are step firm. Then handle the meringue with silicone spatula. Step 2. Add the Sabayon cream to the whipped egg whites. Mix in an enveloping way and carefully until it is all integrated and trying to lower as little as possible. Step 3. Beat the cups of mascarpone cheese until creamy. Gently mix in whipped cheese with the previous cream. Try not to let the cream go down in order to keep it fluffy. Step 4. Next, prepare some cups of coffee and let it cool.
in a mold put layer of the package of sponge cakes, pour of the coffee over the biscuits to soak them lightly. Cover with layer of cream cheese and egg cream and repeat until you have 1 or 2 more layers with biscuits and a layer of cream. Sprinkle the cocoa over the dessert with a sieve to that there are no lumps. This is a technical tip for the balance of flavors between the sweetness of the dessert and the bitterness of the cocoa. We put the dessert in the fridge to cool it overnight and ready to serve a slice of the delicious dessert to your guest.
Tips for a pro result. To leave a lasting impression on your customers or relatives, it's inevitable to get an excellent performance. We can present them in a serving dish or individual portions in a cold glass that we have at home. Be sure to enjoy all the delicious sweets in our dessert recipes. To close, I wanted to tell you that every Italian at home has its own recipe for tiramisu, starting from a common base and then is prepared according to the taste of the family. I also have my own recipe which varies from the one I present here, and which you can take a look, tiramisu in my way. There were many variations and we can give it one flavor or another depending on how we soak the sponge cakes. We could have to some use ingredients, cognac, whiskey, rum or even coffee. I use when I can find amaretto. If you prepare it for a meal with children, forget the alcohol and replace it for more chocolate. To get an artistic and imaginative finally decoration, you can put grated chocolate off the top of the dessert. If you want to do somebody's day, it's a good idea give them a piece of this one.
Mira acá.
¡Blooper! No todo es perfecto, profe. No todo es perfecto. Eso no importa. No, profe, ahorita vamos a hacer una competencia de quien se canse más rápido en batiendo las mezclas que tenemos aquí, el queso mascarpone, las yemas con el azúcar y las claras que las estamos montando. Quien se canse más rápido se tiene que comer una cebolla o un limón. Una cebolla.
Una cebolla. La tiene que morder.
No, o sea, no se la va a comer completa, pero se la tienen que morder, ¿listo? Entonces, 3, 2, 1. Uy, quien se canse tambo.
Que se canse está de acuerdo con el buen porte del uniforme, ¿listo?
Ya lo sé, vea, profe, vea.
O sea, con los medios altos, con todo.
Ten cuidado que la estás regando.
Sí, verás.
Sin regar, pues.
El que la riegue también se la come, ¿verdad?
Paula.
No, pero ya la regaste.
Ya me cansé.
Por favor.
Si te vas a rendir, rendite ya.
Por favor. Qué buenos bloopers.
Vea, profe, trabajo de calidad, profe, de calidad. Hasta con bloopers y competencia, de todo tiene aquí.
Todo.
Esta cosa.
Creo que Paula ya está cansada.
Es que con qué fuerza aquí lo hace. En cambio Juan Manuel bien despacito.
Pero vuelve a hacer rápido.
No, ese Juan Manuel nunca se va a cansar si no es
Porque a mí se
rápido.
me dolió el brazo.
Así es.
Y eso que es bien duro, se queda ahí.
Ya ves, estoy dando duro, ¿eh?
No. Apretado. No, ve, cógelo así.
Lo voy a pausar.
Pero primero.
Porfa, primero.
Pero primero, no es que se distrajo. Yo gané aquí. Te comes tu cebolla, yo no sé.